Hi everyone, my name is Natassia or MPT. I'm a family nurse practitioner, certified health coach, and I'm also trained in perinatal mental health. I am the owner of Aurora Maternal and Family Healthcare. We help motivated women and families improve mental health, manage chronic conditions, to reclaim wellness from bump to baby and beyond. I am here today to tell you a little bit about me and how I got here. Funny story, when I was in college, I did not want to be a nurse. I almost flunked out of college, literally. I was on academic probation and I met my husband my sophomore year. And one day we were talking. I don't even remember how it went, but we were talking. And he kindly told me that I was wasting my time. And so I don't know how far after that conversation, I just remember that conversation being kind of the catalyst to getting me back on track. And when I say I was flunking out of college, it was because I was not focused. In my opinion, I feel like I had no guidance, I had no structure, and I didn't have a plan as to what I wanted to do in life. I was always told I was going to be a doctor, but I didn't know what that looked like. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to be a veterinarian after realizing what veterinarian school meant. And I remember waking up one day and I was like, I'm going to need a job when I graduate. What degree can I do that when I graduate, I can have a job? Started looking up degrees and different programs that I could take, and I changed my major to sociology, and that's because it mirrored the nursing program's prerequisites. And I figured if I didn't get into nursing school, at least I have a degree in sociology, studying people. I could figure something out with that later on. I don't know. And I applied to nursing school, so I sat down and looked at the requirements, and for 2 years straight, I got a 4.0. That was hard. And when I applied to nursing school, I got in on the first try. I was not expecting to get in because I knew a lot of people who had applied and never got in, and they were telling me how hard it was. And I remember talking to the counselor after I got in, and I was like, why did y'all let me in this program? And they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, didn't you see my grades from a while ago? And they were like, yeah, but you showed improvement. So for that, I learned that it doesn't matter where you start, it matters how you finish. And if you learn and improve along the way, you can accomplish your goals. So I got the news that I got into nursing school. I was really excited. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I got into nursing school. And her response was, great, how are you gonna pay for it? I'm done. You spent 4 years in college, I'm done. I was like, I don't know. So now I'm worried about paying for nursing school. And I'm going down a hallway in some building on campus. I don't even know why I was in that hallway. And I looked to the right, and I feel like, I tell this story, I feel like the hallway was dark on purpose. And there was like this light. I don't even know if it really happened like this. This is how my mind has remembered this event. It may not have even happened this way, but in my mind, I feel like it was dark-ish, and there was a light shining on this board. It was like join ROTC for a free ride. Not free ride. It was not free. A scholarship for nursing school. I was like, that's clearly easier than submitting a bunch of scholarship paperwork and applications, right? No. And I decided to go talk to the ROTC department. They were like, yeah, just fill out this application, 2 years, you'll go in as an officer, bang, bang, bada boom. A week later, I get a call telling me I need to go to summer camp. I was like, okay, I can do summer camp. I had never been to summer camp. I don't even know what summer camp is, what it looks like, what goes on. I just know you're in the woods. I hate the woods. So they were like, hey, get these boots, break these boots in. I did not break those boots in, and I regretted it. But they were like, get these boots, go to camp. They shipped me off. I was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. I get off the airplane, get on the bus, and I see drill sergeants. Mind you, my parents are military, so I know all about the military, but for some reason in my mind, I registered this as summer camp because it was advertised as summer camp to me. And I was on the bus, on the way to summer camp, and I text my mom. I was like, there's drill sergeants. And she laughs at me because she understood what drill sergeants do. So for 4 weeks, I was in training, doing all the things, yes. Land navigation, rappelling, I hate heights. Swimming, I love doing that. Jumping off of things, climbing up things, I don't know. Walking around with all this equipment, weapon, Kevlar hats, all of the things. And I did it, and I completed it. So then 2 years of nursing school goes by. I go to training, another camp, the next summer, which was just a basic camp. Same stuff, did all the same stuff. And then that following, after I graduated, I joined the military and went to the officer basic course. That was about I think it was a 3-month course, and there was some camping involved. And when I got to my first duty station, I became a med-surg nurse, and then I worked also to help establish the first inpatient drug and alcohol rehab facility in an Army hospital. Then they shipped me to Fort Fairbanks, Alaska. I did some med-surg nursing, postpartum nursing. Got out the military as a disabled Army veteran, and I started working in the ER. Then I did postpartum, and then I became a family nurse practitioner. Fast forward to 2015, I became a mom to my first child, and I didn't know then, but I know now, I experienced postpartum anxiety. 2017, I delivered my daughter at 20 weeks, and she did not survive due to a condition called anencephaly, where a part of the skull does not form, and her being able to live outside the womb was never going to be possible. So we made the decision to deliver early and say goodbye. 2018, I got to have twins. Twin girls. So those are 3 different postpartum experiences. That's how I got into perinatal mental health, the PMHC certification that I hold. Health coaching is another certification, which for me, I thought I wanted to utilize it to help patients, which I do. But ultimately, that one helped me on my own health journey, dealing with being overweight, having chronic pain issues, stomach issues, and just really learning to be healthier for myself and my family. And that led me into opening my own practice, Aurora Maternal and Family Healthcare. The business was named after my daughter, the one that I had to deliver and say goodbye to. So for me, it's her living on in the business. And after having my twins, one of my twins had a lot of medical issues in the beginning. She had feeding difficulties. She had low muscle tone, so poor capabilities to suck and eat. And she had problems gaining weight and developmental delays. So my experience with early intervention came from my first son, who had a speech delay. So I was very aware of those services. When I had my daughter, I was able to utilize that information. We went to multiple specialists. We've been to endocrinologists, geneticists, cardiologists, all these different healthcare professionals to kind of formulate her care plan, with me acting as her advocate. That experience taught me that when I would have patients coming to me telling me how hard it is to go to their doctor's appointments and talk to doctors or medical professionals and get answers or even be heard, I realized that some of their problems and challenges were a fault of the healthcare system. So for me, I would like to be the solution to help families navigate the complexities of healthcare through my own challenges as well as my experience with working other families. So at Aurora Maternal and Family Health, we do primary care, pregnancy wellness coaching, postpartum support. We also see pediatric patients, and we provide parenting resources for concerns with developmental delays and disabilities. Thank you for watching this Rebel Mom's journey into holistic healthcare. Join me on the next videos as we continue to help other Rebel Moms in their journey through improving their mental, physical, and emotional well-being.